Hello, you're watching QPVN News. I'm Anh Tuấn and here's the headlines. Search and Rescue Department receives first-class fatherland protection order. Vietnamese peacekeepers continue to support people in RBA. Unique Phu Lang Pottery Village. On August the 9th, the National Assembly's National Defense and Security Committee held a meeting to collect opinions from experts to complete legal policies on the management of UAVs and ultralight UAVs and ensure air defense safety. Vice Chairman of the National Assembly Trần Quang Phương attended the event. With the development of science and technology, UAVs have become increasingly popular, becoming a threat to key targets, key air defense targets, and a new challenge for the air defense force. The popularity of UAVs, ultralight UAVs, and their application in the military field pose many requirements for registration, licensing, and monitoring of flight activities. Therefore, the contents regarding UAVs and ultralight UAVs have been stipulated in the draft law on people's air defense, which the Ministry of National Defense is drafting. The event is aimed at helping the drafting committee have more practical basis to complete the draft law and report to the National Assembly Standing Committee at the upcoming 36th session. The Home Military continues to well implement the directions of General Phan Van Giang, Minister of National Defense, which is the soldiers must proactively come to the people instead of waiting for them to come. This is emphasized by Senior Lieutenant General Nguyễn Tân Cương, Chief of the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army and Deputy Minister of National Defense, while attending the ceremony to mark the 20th founding anniversary of the Search and Rescue Department under the General Staff and received the first-class Fatherland Protection Order. During 20 years of development, the Search and Rescue Department has proposed measures to the Ministry of National Defense and the General Staff on the instructions over agencies and localities, helping deal with the consequences of 222 storms, 84 tropical depressions, and 60,000 natural disaster and disease. The unit has mobilized nearly 4.2 million people and nearly 165,000 vehicles to save nearly 74,000 victims and nearly 6,400 vehicles. General Cương requested the department strictly maintain combat regimes, regularly grasp the situation, coordinate closely with central agencies, localities and units to properly handle natural disasters and incidents, helping minimize damages to human and property, people's lives and property on top priority, thereby further spreading the noble image of alcohol soldiers in the new period. On August the 9th, Senior Lieutenant General Trịnh Văn Quyết, Chairman of the General Political Department of the Vietnam People's Army, worked with a number of affiliated units under the General Political Department in Hanoi. General Quyết and the mission inspected military stations, barracks and warehouses of affiliated units under the General Political Department in Hoài Đức District, Ba Vì District and Sơn Tây Town in Hanoi. Over the past time, the system of facilities and barracks, the technical maintenance area of those units, has been improved to better meet the task requirements, thus offering better working condition for the officers and staff. The affiliated agencies and units always strictly maintain duty regimes and strive hard to successfully complete assigned tasks. Inspecting the warehouses, General Quyết urged those units' leaders and commanders to pay special attention to fire and explosion prevention and control and regularly organize training on skills to handle fire and explosion, while classification and arrangement at warehouses need to be further researched with the effective application of technology in management. He also laid emphasis on some other key tasks in the coming time. Independence, self-reliance, and self-resilience are immutable and guiding principles throughout the thousands of years of building and defending the country of the Vietnamese people. Today, continuing the viewpoint of promoting internal strength, taking advantage of favorable international conditions to develop the country quickly and sustainably towards socialism. Vietnam consistently follows the policy of proactively and actively integrating into the international community while maintaining independence and self-reliance in all fields, including the defense industry. On January the 26th, 2022, the Politburo issued Resolution number 08 on promoting the development of defense industry by 2030 and the following years, aimed at building a proactive, autonomous, self-reliant, dual-use and modern defense industry, a spearhead of the national industry. This is a wise choice, in line with the international trend as well as the party and state's guidelines in taking advantage of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. The Politburo's resolution has defined that defense industry is a specialized area, that must be built and developed following specific mechanisms. We have outlined 38 specific mechanisms that are both updated and specialized. We have also assigned the Minister of National Defense, the Minister of Public Security, and especially asked the government to detail those mechanisms. In the context of Vietnam's increasingly deep and comprehensive integration into the international community, self-reliance in the defense industry not only enhances proactiveness in ensuring technical weapons and equipment for the military, but gradually limits procurement of weapons and technical equipment, thereby reducing dependence on foreign technology. Autonomous development of the defense industry also creates a premise for developing the national industry with many highly quality economic products. Building and developing a modern, dual-use defense industry that both meets the requirements of national defense and socio-economic development is a consistent policy of our party and state. This was affirmed and emphasized more clearly in Resolution number 08 of the Politburo on promoting and developing the defense industry until 2030 and the following years. Thanks to regular attention and due investment from the party, state, Central Military Commission and Ministry of National Defense in recent years, the defense industry has created a breakthrough in its capacity of researching, designing, manufacturing, producing and repairing weapons and technical material, partially meeting the task requirements of training and combat readiness and saving the state budget. Another rainy season has come to RBA area, where the Vietnam Military Engineer Company Rotation 2 is carrying out its mission. Heavy rains have not only blocked traffic routes, but also flooded the entire residential areas and public works there. In face of the situation, the Vietnamese peacekeepers continue to carry out activities to support local people to overcome difficulties during the rainy season, stabilize and improve their life.
That is the classroom of students at Ah Bay Boys Primary School, called a classroom, but in fact it's just a temporary shelter, not decent enough to withstand the hot sun, wind and rain in this red sand land of Ah Bay. Facing the situation, the Vietnam Military Engineer Company Rotation 2 organized a survey and built solid classrooms for local students. It details its classroom is designed to be about 60 square meters wide, expected to be completed in early August, with a capacity to serve more than 80 students per classroom. We are all determined that it is a voluntary mission in support of the local people. During the construction process, we managed to complete the works as soon as possible so that the children can have a better learning space during the rainy day. The Vietnam Military Engineer Company Rotation 2 has also received and repaired boats, the main means of transport of local people during the flood season, and covered them with anti-rust paint to ensure safety during transport of food, medical aid, and students to school. In the coming term, the two will continue to build classrooms, prepare and upgrade community roads, helping improve the lives of Ah Bay people.
Coming up next, Vietnam remains an attractive destination for FDI. Unique Phu Lang Pottery Village. According to a survey released by HSBC Global Research, Vietnam continues to be a desirable destination for foreign direct investment businesses. Multinational firms' interest in Vietnam has grown significantly, according to HSBC, for a variety of reasons, including favorable FDI support policies and competitive costs. Up to now, attractive factors have played an important role in attracting investment and helping Vietnam fully integrate into the global value chain. In fact, the level of Vietnam's participation in the global value chain has sharply increased over the years, currently comparable to Singapore. To maintain strong investment flows, HSBC experts believe that it is important for Vietnam to move up the production value chain and increase the domestic value added in these goods. Phu Lang Pottery Village is famous in Bắc Ninh province and across the country, but like many other craft villages, with the increasing level of technology, industrial products are increasingly cheaper and have beautiful designs, making it difficult for handicraft products to compete. In the face of that, Japanese experts supported a project that trained and developed pottery here to find export directions and contribute to creating unique tourism products. This will be a destination that will attract tourists in the future.
Exquisite ceramic products in small size target domestic and international consumers. These new products result from nearly 3 years of exports from Japanese ceramic experts exploring the training and development of Phu Lang ceramics with a total capital of over $670,000. Phu Lang Village has a very long history of pottery making. Japan also has a long-standing and very unique pottery making profession. Therefore, to connect both countries together, we chose to implement this project. Originally an ancient pottery village in Vietnam with a history of over 700 years, Phu Lang still maintains traditional ceramic products using wood-burning kilns, but with large size and at low prices. Therefore, after participating in the Japanese support project, the students have diversified their ceramic products with small size, higher functionality, and aesthetics. Our products have delicate, gentle shapes and size and more diverse colors than before. I researched and improved my skills grading my products with a Vietnamese feel by using Japanese techniques. During training, Japanese experts still maintain the craftsmanship and natural animal color, thus increasing the value of each product. The first difference between Japanese and Vietnamese handmade ceramic kilns is the firewood. In Japan, ancient Vietnamese ceramic products are very popular. Therefore, when I came to Vietnam, my students and I took advantage of Vietnam's unique patterns in products and created the unique value of Vietnamese ceramics. Previously, the ceramic items in Phu Lang were too big and consumed a lot of materials, and tourists could not buy and carry such bulky items. Producing smaller, more sophisticated ceramic products creates many prospects to bring Phu Lang ceramics to the world and develop tourism right in this great village.
This is the end of the QPVN News today. Remember to watch our news again at qpvn.vn. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.